Shout out to all my new subscribers and my most recent comments. Check out the description box so you'll know how to be featured in my next video. And if you guys watch my video, make sure you screenshot or screen record yourself watching, like, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, this is my current home screen. If you have not checked out how I customize my home screen using iOS 14, make sure you go check it out. It's going to be pinned on the screen and down below in the description box. So first we're going into the PicsArt app. I use this to edit my Instagram photos. I've edited videos and I make my thumbnails with it. It's super quick and easy. Probably takes me 5 to 10 minutes depending on all the details. So we're going to scroll down to the colored backgrounds and I'm just going to choose a white background. This is very much not important right now, but we're going to change the ratio of it to the YouTube ratio. Now this is very important because you want it to be the perfect size for your thumbnail, which this shortcut will ensure that. Then I'm going to just choose the photo I want for this thumbnail, and this is the actual thumbnail kinda that I made for my customizing my home screen video. So I'm going to crop this out just a little bit so I can focus more on myself, and then we're going to go into the cutout function. And with the cutout function, you're going to basically do what it says, cut out something. So I'm going to cut out me specifically and blur out everything else. So it might not be perfect on your first try. So now I'm going to just erase everything else from the background, restore the areas that I need restored. So this part is what really takes the longest amount of time. So you got to tweak this and play around with it until you get it how you actually want this to look. There is a preview function under the cutout option on here, guys. So I always preview and make sure I like the cutout before I save it. So now it's saved. We're going to go in and add a shadow and a border, and these are so easy, guys. This is how I get the border around all my thumbnails if you ever see them. So I'm going to just choose the color to match my background, and then I'm going to add a shadow matching that so it looks very 3D. It has dimension. So now I'm going to go and add a photo for my background, and I'm just choosing the actual photo that I used for that video's thumbnail, guys. These were already in my photo gallery. Now, if you see this layering option that keeps popping up, that's what we're about to use now. So I'm going to make this stretch out so the proportions match the YouTube thumbnail option. And then I'm going to layer my new cutout right on top of that. Using that layering option, I'm going to move it on top. And boom, now we have the perfect foundation, and I can just move that around. Now, once I have it where I like it, I'm going to apply it. So now it is stuck like that. Scrolling over, we're now going to go to the add a photo option, and I'm just going to add different photos that I use for this specific thumbnail, which were already in my phone. They're going to be like screenshots of my current home screen and my social media icons and different things like that. Now, you always want to prepare yourself. So I already had these screenshots. I already had my little icons in my gallery. So you might want to make a folder on your phone with them, or just have them prepared for your thumbnail process, or it's going to be super long because you're going to be going to research and find your photos. So now I'm going to make this look like an iPhone to the best of my ability. So I'm going to use the shape crop option, and I'm using this rectangular rounded off option, and I'm just going to choose the back of it to be layered in black so it'll look more like my X mask. And then I'm going to slide that on over in the corner and add a shadow, and it's going to look more like an iPhone now. So that is basically my iPhone, guys, that I used for my thumbnail, and I'm just going to move it to where I want. So once we have that in place, we're going to go in and add our text. So I always make sure I go with a bold white text for any thumbnails because it's so appealing to the eye and eye-catching. You want them to click on your videos based on your thumbnail, because these are your first impressions to your viewers. So I always go with white, and I might do a different color stroke or a different color shadow or background to make it stand out from the actual image itself. So right now I'm just choosing a different font, playing around with it so I get it to the perfect size. You can make it longer, wider, play with it, guys. I mean, this app has so many different options, so many different features to actually use. So I'm going to get this to my liking, and you guys can just sit back and watch this. But make sure you play around with this app so you can figure out what fonts you like or what you want to use on your thumbnails. There are many different fonts, and you can also purchase fonts. I did not purchase anything for the sake of this video, and this video is not sponsored. I just want you guys to know that this is just what I use to make my life easier. So right here, I'm just showing you guys that there is an endless amount of colors you can choose from. And you can also customize a color using that little dropper bottle option or the rainbow radar right there. So you can create your own color or choose a color like from your background if you really want to use the color to match. But I always go with something close. So that's why I really want you guys to just play with the app if you do have it on your phone. So now I'm going to show you guys how I add my stickers, and I'm looking for the iOS 14 option, but I don't think I could find it. So I'm just going to go with the iOS sticker that is on here. It's like a holographic rainbow look. So I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to show you guys how I make it look like the little icons on my phone. And I'm just going to put it up at the top near the iPhone or my pretend iPhone. And then I'm going to add a shadow and make sure it stands out and it's not flat onto my background. I want it to stand out and have dimension. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to show you guys how I just find all my little stickers or icons. I could have used the ones in my photo gallery, but I wanted to specifically show you guys that they do have stickers that you guys need to utilize. So make sure you pay close attention if you want to know how I do that part. But this is how I get all my stickers and add all my little photos and stuff into my background. And then sometimes I do make sure they have dimension, or I'll use the blend option and I'll just make them overlap, darken them up, lighten them up so they'll be blended into the background. So that's what I just did with that Instagram sticker. So you have so many different options you can do. Now I'm just going to show you guys how you can go to Safari or Google and find images and save them to your photo gallery. Like I said, you mainly want to have this already done so it does not prolong the process, because now I have to go try to find a photo because I didn't have it in my gallery anymore. And this is going to take even longer because now I have to find the perfect photo and I might have to crop it and things like that. So if you go ahead and do this, it'll save you so much more time. But for the sake of the video, I wanted to show you guys you're not limited to just what the app has. All I did was save it to my photo gallery, and now I'm going to go add that same photo and crop it a little bit and make it look like one of the stickers or the actual icons on my phone. And then you guys will see what that looks like. So you're not limited to only what PicsArt has for you. You can add different images. You can add multiple images. I think you can add up to like 10 different images within one like setting, or you can go to like the custom or freestyle option. I also think it's like 10, but you can always save it and then go add more, guys. So don't be afraid to save, add, and apply. This is like the editing Kayla. Okay, guys, I know how I just told you guys you can always save, add, and apply. So I just wanted to speak on that just a little bit really quickly. If you like something but you are scared to save it and hit apply or go ahead and download the image, you can always screenshot. I screenshot my thumbnail 1,000 times before I actually save it because I don't like wasting my time or having to go back and start all the way over. So I screenshot or I add and apply and keep adding and applying until I get all the little pictures and photos and stickers that I want, and then I'll finally save it. So feel free to do that. That is my one tip. You can always screenshot it so you don't have to start over so many times. You can always go back to that previous screenshot and add more stickers and more photos, or you could save it and, you know, just tweak it how you want if you don't like it. But you would have to start over. That's probably the one con of this app that I don't like. If you save it and you hit that back button or the undo button, you're going to start all the way over. So I did use the aesthetic option, or I went into stickers and I typed aesthetic and this popped up, and I actually have Buttercup on my actual iOS home screen customization, whatever. I have her on there, so I wanted to include her into my background too. So I might actually go change my thumbnail because I kind of like this one better. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not a babe already, make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe. Okay, I really am so thankful for each and every one of you subscribers. So make sure you stay tuned for what's coming up, guys. I have a lot in the near future coming. I'm sorry for the inconsistency this week. I did start my new job. And if you like this video, make sure you like this video. If you're watching, make sure you check out the description box so you'll know how to be featured in my shoutouts that I do on Friday. And I'll see you babes in the next video. I'm going to stop talking now. Bye.